Hey guys, and welcome back. Today is actually day 2 now of week 3, but we're starting week 3 here. I was a little bit busy yesterday, so didn't do too much. But as you can see, we are in player-owned farms, getting the farming level up. Trying to keep up with this, so I'm not kind of leveling farming constantly, but I'm doing, kind of coming to the farm and doing things 2 or 3 times a day at the minute. I'll probably be a bit less often as I get the higher level stuff, but I could do it more often, but we're steadily getting the farming level up. But since the end of last week, I have gained quite a few levels. 30, I think it's about 30 levels or 32 levels, something like that. Which isn't really on anything specific. I've just kind of been doing a little bit of everything. So I thought, for now, I'm just going to focus on kind of generally leveling everything. So I'm going to get everything, like getting everything to 30, then getting everything to 40. See how far we can get before archaeology comes out, and then we can really focus on that as well when that starts. So another thing I've been doing while I've been at the farm is not just the normal farm animals, because it was very limited just with small pen and the breeding pen. So I've also been buying some of these woad leaves from the Grand Exchange, because they're really cheap. They're like 27 or something each, and filling the beehives up here because they give a decent amount of XP for low level. So I've just been filling these up and harvesting this medicinal honeycomb. Now I tried to sell it because the mid price in the Grand Exchange means you're making quite a decent profit per leaf, but they don't sell. So I think I'm just going to shove them all in the bank and use them, you know, if I've got something I'm ready to take out of a pen, but it's got full happiness and not full health, at least then that'll help a little bit, get me a bit more XP and get that up. So I've been doing this, but as you can see, oh, farming level, that's good. We get an okay amount of XP, especially with the clan XP and stuff on. So I'm just keeping up. I don't quite understand. Sometimes it gives me in the 80s and sometimes it gives me in the 60s. I'm not quite sure. But I'm going to go focus on some other levels tonight. Now, if I get chance, I'm going to be going to ED3 with some of the clan members either later on or tomorrow to get my levels up, because getting invention up is really difficult at the minute. I'm really struggling that I've not got any levels that to use things that are augmentable. So I'm basically getting all my invention levels from disassembling things, which takes so long. It's like between 1 and 5 XP per disassemble. So it is getting there. There's that on the blueprints. So I'm going to do a little bit more leveling once I can get something that's augmentable. I'm probably not going to level every combat stat up, but I think I use magic. I usually use magic more than anything, so I'll probably see if I can get my magic up to 70 and then get some decent armor and weapons to augment there. So I'm going to finish off here, and I think my next focus, apart from farming today, until I can get the combat stats up, I'm going to go focus on some mining. So smithing is now high, so I need to get my mining a little bit higher up there, you know, to go along with it. So I think I'm going to spend probably the next couple of hours mining, probably over on Anachronia. I might go over and do some luminite or whatever it's called over there, and spend a few hours doing that. Mining gets really boring after a while. I mean, I guess it's a lot better than it used to be, but I never noticed when they first did this mining smithing update, I never noticed the stamina bar thing going down. And it's like I have to click every 2 seconds to keep it up, otherwise I get less XP. It's a bit annoying. My arm is aching now, but if you can see, we've been going up a few levels. So since that last clip, it's been a few a few hours, and I've done a little bit more than just mining. I did a little bit of Slayer. Not a lot, I've just got one Slayer level, a couple of attack and strength levels, a couple of defense levels. Actually, I did a little bit of everything, so I think I got between 2 and 3 levels on each of the combat stats, plus some constitution. I went and did a little bit of agility to get that up a bit higher, so I got 4 agility levels and went up into the farming level when I was checking the farm. But as you can see, we've gone up now 7 mining levels since the last clip, so we're getting there. Slowly, but I think if we can try and get it maybe above 60, I'll be happy. But I think my next target is getting everything above 50 anyway, so that's not going to be too difficult. So I'm just going to sit here probably for quite a while longer. I'm not going to bore you with hours of mining. Keep gathering. I got the stone spirits and the juju potion to help make this a little bit easier. I don't have to click so often. I just let them work together to keep my stamina up. And I've made myself some porters, which I didn't really have much to make them with, but I had some of those fragment things. Can't remember what those are called. Those shards you get from inside the Hall of Memories doing divination. Those ones you can like convert into other things. So I made them into a load of porters as well. So it makes it a little bit easier, and then when they run out, I'll just fill the ore box up and then just bank at Anachronia and run back. It's not too far to get here, so it's not too difficult. But I'm hoping we'll be heading out to Elite Dungeons 3 soon. So I'm going to get a couple more levels before we head out there. I'm not going to be recording that because I'm going to be on Discord at the same time, and it might actually be using the laptop, which I can't record on. So we'll just see how it goes. So I probably won't be recording inside ED right now. So I'll come back later with a bit more of an update and see how far we got with that combat. So I'm back here at the farm. It is the next day now. So I did take a little bit of a break after ED. I couldn't really be bothered loading up all the recording stuff and everything. So we leveled up quite a bit in Elite Dungeons yesterday, so we managed to get to 70 magic, so it was 9 magic levels. It didn't actually take that long. We only did a few runs, so I think I got 9 magic levels, 8 defense levels, and 6 constitution levels, and as well as that, we got 11 dungeoneering levels, which was great because no matter how much I like dungeoneering, low level solo is awful. So getting that up, just doing Elite Dungeons is great for me. And then I've been doing a little bit of other things as well this morning. Since then, so I've also gone up to, a couple of woodcutting, a couple of fishing levels, nothing much. And then I did some cooking, so I've got 10 cooking levels and 23 fire making levels. We've got up, so I just bought a load of logs because they're sort of really cheap. So I just bought a load of logs, went down to Shanty Pass on World 100 and just used the brazier down there and get the fire making up. And then I'm back at the farm again. So, yeah. There's not going to be on as much the next couple of days, so obviously this video might be a little bit shorter. But we're not going to be here the next couple of days, so I'm not going to be able to record much. But hopefully we can still get a good few levels up before the end of the week. So I'm just keeping on top of the farm now, and then we will head down and do something else. I'm not quite sure just yet. I think I'm going to go do some stuff. I might go back to doing combat and try and get some invention levels with some augmented equipment. Okay, so since the last clip, I've actually not really done anything. I've been looking at getting my agility up, and there is a way I want to do it, but I think I need to do a quest, that one, Cold War. So I need to get Cold War done, then I can use the penguin suit things, those clockwork suits you have. Because there's a way to do them to level agility up, which is quite fast at lower levels. I think I should use that up to 50. I think, 50 or 60 before I start doing courses. But if I can get it up to 50 at least, that means I can do quite a lot of the sections on Anachronia. And even though I'm not getting the bonus for doing a full lap, then if I can do part of it, I can still be earning like Anachrony resources and codex pages if I get lucky and things like that. So I'm gonna have to go and do the Cold War quest. I think you only actually have to do like the first couple of minutes of it, but I don't like leaving quests partly undone, so I'm gonna go do Cold War quest, do the whole thing, get a quest guide done on that at the same time, and then we can get some agility done later on today. I don't actually have a lot of time left today, so hopefully if we can just get the quest done, even if I don't do any agility today, then when I get back in a couple of days I'll be able to level it up then. There we have Cold War quest complete. Woohoo! That is done. Unfortunately, I really don't want to go to agility right now. I'm not in the mood for it. So I'm going to go chill, do something nice and AFK, and probably just watch some on Netflix. Ooh, agility level. See? Nice and AFK. I'm just sitting here, chopping logs. I was tempted to to bonfire them at the same time, but it's boring doing bonfires next to the tree on my own. I'd rather just bank them and use them at the brazier another time or something. I don't just want to drop them on the floor, that's a waste. But I'm just been chilling here. It's really quiet, which is strange because the last time I was at this woodcutting level, this was the place to be. Everyone was here. It was hard to get a tree without someone cutting it down before you. So we've been doing this, and at the same time, as you can see, I've got my augmented hatchet levels to equip my dragon hatchet, which is now augmented, so I can do wood cutting for a bit and level up my invention at the same time. So I've been working on, instead of just going for agility right now, while I've been a bit bored, I've been working on getting everything over 50. So as you can see, I've got my melee up a little bit, with a few more dungeoneering levels. I did some herbal, got that up 7 levels. And then we have fletching over 50 as well, which we got, I think, 15 levels up. But then I noticed that they've got this sale, 75% off the stars. Now, I've used a few of my oddments. I didn't have a lot, but I think I had 1,200. But when the 50 per star, that gives me quite a lot of stars. So I've been trying, instead of just getting them all at once, I know the higher level you are, the more XP you get. So I've been trying to just kind of buy a couple at a time and then use them to get me to the next level, and then use a couple more. Then I get a bit more XP out of them. And do it that way, because I don't know how long they're going to be on offer like this. So we just bought just do a few at a time. Why? No, don't use all. Anyway, let's have a look. I think we use a couple more. I'm used to just pressing use all. We'll do a couple more on woodcut, and I think I'm going to save some and put them on agility as well. So I'm going to get through the rest of these oddments. Just use kind of a couple of stars at a time to get me to the next level. And then I think we're going to head up, maybe do a bit of construction before we do agility. As if I'm going to do construction right now. No. When I meant construction, I meant I'm going to come to here and build the suits. So we've got the clockworks made, we've got the cloth things, we've got the planks, so we get some suits ready, and then we are going to go and head up to where we are going to do agility, which is in Falador. So let's teleport up there. Now, basically all you have to do with this is you need to have one suit wound and bound to, I think, to either number 1 or 2, and then at least one other suit unbound. That's why I've got plenty, so I don't run out. And have that set to, so a wound one on number 1, an unwound one on number 2, and we're going to press and hold them and just click on a correct spot. But we need to get this correct. We need to get in the right position, get the camera angle right, which I will show you now. So we're going to head straight down here to Falador Castle, the White Knight's Castle, whatever it's called. Straight in, and we are going to go to the eastern side And there's a tower there, and if you go right the way up to the tower, it's like the perfect spot for doing this. Now I obviously didn't come up with this on my own. I seen it on the wiki that this was a fast way to get agility up at this level, and then I just had a look on YouTube on how you do it, which is why I wanted to get that quest done. So if we go up here all the way to the top with our suits, oh, achievement. And then all I need to do is get my angle right. There we go, now we've got it right. It took a little bit of playing, but yeah, so we have one wound one in slot 1. So when I click that, it's going to say release, and when I click 2, it's going to wind another one. And all I'm going to do is press and hold both of them, and then spam click here. And all that is doing is releasing one, and then I'm picking it up and it's winding another one at the same time. Let's see if we can see it for a quick second. But I am just going to stand here, do this for a while, and get that agility level up past the level, past 50, ready, and we can do some else next week. But unfortunately it is Wednesday, tomorrow is the start of week 4, and that is all I've got time for because it is getting late now for me. So I hope you guys are enjoying the series. Leave a comment down below and I will see you all next time. Bye!